Good morning and welcome. My name is Stuart Wilde. Welcome to the Developing the Sixth Sense seminars. The first lecture is 7 types of communication in the higher self. And in this lecture, we basically lay the groundwork for what terms of reference you have within your belief patterns, within your feelings, and within the subconscious mind, so that we all know what we're talking about. Because if I say to you ESP, to some of you that means ghosts, to other people it means little old Victorian ladies saying, "Is anybody there?" And to others it means perceptions of various kinds. And so the first lecture is a lecture where we all agree what our terms of reference are, and I then lay out some other terms of references, mine, and I ask you to come along with me on them. The interesting thing about beliefs is this, that within metaphysics and within the universal mind and within the cosmicness of all things, each person is a center of energy like a universe, and each person, whatever they believe, is true. There is no absolute truth. And the more that we delve into physics and the more that we look into the nature of particles and matter, the more the scientists now know that that is a fact. When they get down to something as small as a quark at times is wave motion and at times it's a particle. And it's only since we were able, well, not me personally, but the scientists were able to build such vast accelerators that they could begin to look at the nature of these small particles, that they begin to realize that the building blocks of matter are not solid. And of course we know that this podium, for example, is only solid because the molecules are moving at the speed of light, or just slightly below the speed of light, and that's what makes it solid. But in fact, reality is not solid. Each of us has within ourselves this consciousness, this generator of consciousness, which is our feelings, our attitudes, our emotions, the things we were taught, and we express that out and we call that truth. And each person in this room has a slightly different variation of truth. And that's why there is 17,722 churches within 5 miles of this lecture room, because there's lots of various different truths. The last thing that I want to talk about today, before we move out of the subconscious mind area, is this: you have to believe in what you see. It's not going to happen to you instantly. It's going to take you a while to get used to believing in what you see. The difference between the sage and the man in the street is the sage believes in this inner communication. It is more real because your thoughts are just as real as this podium. Your thoughts, your feelings, but the information, you can have a sixth sense perception, and you'll say, "Nah, can't be possible." And the little power will say to you, "No more donuts." And you'll go, "No way, that must be a mistake." Right? It's got to be a mistake. But the point is that it will tell you, it's real subtle, and evolution is subtle. And if you change your evolution 1 degree now, where will it be in 40 years? Because there's no time. I mean, you begin to separate from the world. And that is why the tales of the initiates is always a tale of loneliness. You have to believe what you see, and you have to practice believing it. You have to believe it, because the very key to what you're doing tomorrow, what you're doing tomorrow might be the key to what you're doing for the next 30 years. A letter you write, a person that you go and see. The sixth sense can only be developed, can only really be developed by controlling the mind. And the way to control the mind is to begin to impose upon it control. Because otherwise it will take you out, it'll drag you all over everywhere other than upon the purpose. Because the mind will always take you to where it's softest, the most comfortable, where there's the least amount of work, where you can have the most personal gratification with giving the least possible of yourself. So, in any one given situation, whether you want to choose, you're faced in a situation, you want to know where your highest path is, and there's one very comfortable, warm, loving path that heads towards the donut shop, and there's another path that looks tremendously hard that says rise at dawn and throw yourself into the icy pool and run 5 miles and look at your life and impose a new discipline upon yourself, and you will know automatically which direction will be the highest evolution. Because the mind will want to take you down to Dunkin' Donuts and give you 3 or 4 donuts, a cup of coffee, don't bother about going to work today, we'll watch a little TV, and we'll just have a nice time and relax. And that's how the mind goes, because it doesn't want to be involved in anything like work. And it doesn't want to be involved in discipline, control, responsibility. And what it will do is it will always say it's somebody else.